Hi guys, today I would like to share a tutorial with you for a cute fondant lion cake topper. For this tutorial you will need some yellow fondant, some brown fondant or orangey brown fondant, some ivory fondant, a little bit of black fondant and a tiny bit of pink fondant. All the material and equipment that you will need for this tutorial are listed in the description box. First you want to start by forming the body like I'm doing here in the video. Then take a little piece of the ivory fondant and start forming it like I'm doing here. You might also want to use a fondant rolling pin to make it nice and smooth. This will be the belly, so first model it on and see how it looks, if it's long enough. Then brush it from one side with a little bit of water and attach it to the body. Now we are going to make the feet. Take a little piece of the yellow fondant and roll it out. Then you want to roll it like I'm doing here into this long shape and form it so that it's thinner from the top and goes wider to the bottom. Then you want to model it onto the body to see how it looks and then make another one. To attach the feet, brush them with a little bit of water. Then we are going to make the back feet. So I want to first roll a piece of fondant into a round shape and then form it into this teardrop-like figure. Again, before you attach, model it on to the body and then brush with a little bit of water to attach the feet into the body. Take a little piece of the ivory fondant and roll it into a ball and then shape it like I'm doing here and model it on the foot. These are going to be the paws. Once you're happy with the shape, attach the paws with a little bit of water. Once you have attached the paws, you can also make the shapes with a toothpick. Now we are going to do the same with the back feet. Now take a little piece of yellow fondant and roll it out like this to make the tail. Again, we are first modeling it on to see if we are happy with it, and only then we are proceeding with the rest of the tail. So the tip of the tail we are going to make from the brownish orange fondant, which is the fur, or which represents the fur. So making this again a teardrop like shape, and then with the help of a little piece of toothpick, I'm attaching it to the yellow part of the tail. This just helps the parts to keep together, because just water might not be enough to keep them together. Now if you want, you can also make a little shapes on the fur with a toothpick. Now that the tail is ready, brush it with a little bit of water and attach it to the body like I'm doing here. Now that the body is ready, we are going to model the head. Take some yellow fondant and roll it out so that it's nice and smooth, and then start forming the head. So I'm pressing it lightly with my hand so that it's flat. I don't want the head to be round. So I'm pressing it with my hand first and then modeling with my fingers. Then using a fondant modeling tool, make 2 dots for the eyes. Then roll out a little bit of black fondant and place them into those holes for the eyes. These pieces you also want to attach with a little bit of water. Now take a little piece of the ivory fondant and shape it like I'm doing here. This will be the cheeks and the nose of the lion. So model it on to see how it will look, and then you can start making the shapes. To make the shapes, I'm using a wooden toothpick and a sharp knife. Once you're happy with the shape, take a little bit of the orange-brown fondant and form the nose. Now you can start gluing the parts together. So first, brush the head or the face with a little bit of water and attach the cheek part. I don't know how to call this, but this part of the face. And then again with a little bit of water, attach the nose. Now with another fondant modeling tool, I'm making the mouth. I'm just pressing the fondant a little bit to form the mouth. Then take a little piece of pink fondant, form a tiny tongue and attach it with some water in the mouth. Didn't this lion just get so much cuter? And lastly, I'm making some dots on the cheek where the whiskers would be. Now that the head is ready, we can attach it to the body. So I'm using here a wooden toothpick and piercing it through the body. Then I'm brushing the top with a little bit of water before attaching the head. Now we are going to make the mane, or the hair around the neck of the lion. You want to roll out the brown-orange fondant and cut out little pieces like I'm doing here. Then you want to shape them like I'm doing here and model how they will look on the head. You want to attach these pieces with a little piece of a wooden toothpick and a little bit of water. Once the mane is ready, you want to take 2 little pieces of yellow fondant and form them into the ears, and then take 2 little pieces of ivory fondant and place them on top of the middle of the ear. Then, with a little bit of water, attach the ears to the head. And here you go, you have your cute little lion cake topper to go on your cake. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe for some more fun and cute tutorials and delicious recipes. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.